It's a rabbit eating cat food. It's a video of a rabbit eating cat food with a kitten in the background, making noises, lots of noises. Boop. Hi guys, it's Frankie Love, and today we're gonna be talking about rabbit language. So here I'm gonna be talking about how rabbits communicate usually, and how their ears can show their moods. So let's get started with the ears. When the rabbit's ears are usually up, they're usually happy. When they're going off to the sides, it's usually out of curiosity, because they're wondering, oh, where's that noise coming from? And then when their ears are down, it's usually trying to beg, especially towards a human. See? They put their ears down and they lay flat on the ground whenever you pet them. They like getting petted. So as I've said before in many of my videos, their nose twitching is quite normal. Them shaking is also normal. It's usually from the heat or when they're super relaxed. This is Fanta. We don't keep him in a cage anymore, and his leg is just fine now, so he can walk. Another thing about rabbits is they like to lick. Fanta is not a licker or a nibbler. He's actually pretty grown up. Grown-up rabbits don't usually do that, but when they do, it's usually out of love, or they like you. It's not because you have salt in your hands or anything sweet, although that may be the case if you start putting honey in your hands. Little bit of information, don't put anything sweet in your hands, like something gooey, because they will bite you, because they will think you're food. So let's move on with the rabbit's feet. When the rabbits usually flick off pee at you, that usually means they're getting annoyed, and you should probably stop whatever you were doing to it. If they start thumping on the ground, it kind of sounds like this, and then they run away. They're usually scared. Another thing about rabbits, when they wiggle their tails, there we go. When they wiggle their tails, it usually indicates danger, and that's when they're afraid. So that's all of the body language. What about rabbit sounds? Rabbits actually can scream to the highest pitch. You can actually hear it way far back. Like for example, from my house to the open fields, which doesn't seem so far, but I'm talking about the open fields right across from our house, which is pretty far. Other than screaming, rabbits also make a farting sound, especially when they're in pain or when they're scared. They only scream when they are being grabbed or when they are being attacked. My rabbits usually scream when there's a dog around near them because they want to signal me. Since they know that I'm bigger, they know I can take on the dog that was harassing them. Another thing is rabbit binkies. Now this is rare among my rabbits, mainly because they're lazy and they don't like running around as much, as you can tell from Fanta's petting session. Rabbit binkies is when they twist their head from one place and then they twist their butt from another place while they're in mid-jump. It's usually quick, and it's really fun to see. Jon Snow has not mastered that because he keeps landing on his butt. Another thing about rabbit ears is you can play around with them. They also have a sensitive area here. Depends on how they'll react. Some rabbits don't like it, and some rabbits do. Just a matter of which rabbit is which. Another thing is when a rabbit's ear is up like this, and one is down. That usually indicates that they're pissed off, and you should probably try to calm them down or make them happy. Rabbits are usually social creatures and they usually show how much they like you and how much they don't. If a rabbit lets you pet them, then they like you. Some rabbits sleep with their eyes closed, like what Fanta can do, and some rabbits like to sleep with their eyes open. My rabbit Jon Snow is those special type of rabbits that like to sleep on their backs and their eyes fully closed. Now for the rabbits who do open their eyes and they don't move around, they may look dead, but just check their breathing and they'll be fine. You can tell if a rabbit is sleeping if their if their eyes are open. You can tell if a rabbit is sleeping when their eyes are open. It's usually when their nose isn't twitching, so you can tell if they're asleep or not. Rabbits also like to do what we call this cleaning when they want to clean up their faces. They usually do this after eating or when somebody's done petting at them. Rabbits also have this habit of nudging your hand. Yeah, nudging your hand and showing them that, oh, give me attention. I need it. And lastly, rabbits also like to take ownership of things and people. So when you see a rabbit rubbing their little chin onto something, they're usually claiming it as their territory. It's kind of like when a cat rubs itself on certain things and certain people. They want to make sure, oh, this is my human. Rabbits don't usually pee for territory. That's more of a dog and a cat thing, but they will. And you can tell if it's a territorial pee, if it's a spray. And unfortunately, that's all the time I have for today. So thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna continue playing with Fanta because he seems to need more attention compared to the day before. Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye.
Hey, if you like this video, like and subscribe for more. And thank you all so much for watching. Anyways, gotta go. Bye!